Rubberbat1 here with you very early in the morning because I'm vlogging my trip to Krazy Kardz Regional. Basically, I'm a little late. I woke up a bit later than I wanted to because tired boys. Went to bed early and everything, but when I woke up, when my alarm went off, I was like, can't get up, can't get up. But on our way to Krazy Kardz Regionals, I should be fine. I'm going to be meeting up with Giles, a good friend of mine. You've seen him on the channel for some duel videos before and previous vlogs. Good friend of mine. So we're going to be meeting him at London Bridge, and from there we're going to go to, I think, Stratford. And from Stratford we're going to get a train all the way to Krazy Kardz Regionals, wherever it is, somewhere outside of London. I can't remember the exact location off the top of my head because got all the information on my phone though, so it's fine. Which I'm using to record. Good camera quality, by the way. I'm liking how this looks in the night, like sun light on my face from the lamps, darkness in the background. It's cool. But yeah, today we're going to the Krazy Kardz Regionals. We're going to go in with Sky Striker. First time playing the deck, I want to say, competitively, seeing as I was building it up ever since the Megatins, because it was like, well, it's something easy to build and you can always get the stuff fairly cheap. So I worked on getting everything, got it before YCS London. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have this deck on the side for if it, like, the ban list happens and I can still play a deck. And after YCS London, obviously, I just felt absolute trash because there can only be one kept killing me. There can only be one kept killing me. Super polymerization hurt me quite a bit, and it was just like, if I'm gonna keep getting hit by there can only be one, and there can only be one super polymerization, then there's not much point in me playing a deck that obviously is going to get hurt by these cards. So today we're going in with Sky Strikers because of that. It's a deck that doesn't get hit by super poly. It's a deck that plays there can only be one myself, so I'm basically joining the dark side. I've got the shadow on my face insigniating the dark side. I am a Sith Lord now. But yeah, so I'm going in with Sky Strikers. I'm hoping to do decent. I want to top, obviously, because I want to do it for my team, Team Black Rose Dragons, because the person who's sorting out the team, the person who's accepted me into the team, is a very good friend of mine, and I want to show that I can do well for them and get their team higher on the maps and just give them more representation. So I want to do well for them, like I did at Nationals. So I want to do really well, but I want to at least go X2 with the deck, because I haven't had the most testing with it. I've had about, I would say, a good 4 hours out of all the amount of time that I put into playing the deck online, because because of work and other reasons, I don't have a lot of time to test right now. So it's kind of just me wanting to. I want to do well, even though I've got minimal testing, but I feel like I know the deck well enough to do well with it, because it's actually a pretty simple deck to play. And I know a lot of people are going to say, no, it's not a simple deck to play, but decks like these I've always found easy to play, and this is just one that I feel is very easy to play. So Sky Striker, I feel like I'll do well with it, but I don't know if I will. Because of obviously the minimal amount of testing, I haven't done a lot against multiple different decks. I've had a lot of testing against Thunder Dragon. I know my matchup against that deck is really, really poor if I go second and don't open there can only be one. I know my matchups against Salad are pretty easy because I can just banish this stuff from the grave. I know Lunalight Orcust are pretty easy as well, because I don't really main any hand traps. I mainly just go, well, I main impermanence because it's a hand trap that's not affected by Azathoth, but I'm not really maining any hand traps outside of that. And all you really got to do is start shark canning their graveyard a lot, so they can't really gain any Lunalight advantage, and or Orcust advantage. So I feel I'm in a good position. I feel like I know the matchups, but I've only really had matchups testing against Orcust, Thunder Dragon, and Orcus Thunder Dragon and Lunar Light Orcus. So I don't know how I'll do fare against other matchups. Like I've played a lot of that Dragoon, Dark Magician stuff, but that's not currently TCG legal. So, but guys, I feel like I've done enough. I'll see you in a minute because I'm about to get into the train station and I want to get on the train and be ready. So I will see you guys in a bit. Right, just arrived in Basildon with the man, the lad, the ABC god himself. We just finished playing a ton of Goat on the train because it's more enjoyable than this fucking format.
Yep. Okay, it's fun though.
It's not fun. Stop lying to yourself.
So mean to me.
It's not mean, it's shit, and you know it. But yeah, we just arrived in Basildon. We're walking to the venue right now. It's like in a hall or something?
Scouts hall, I think.
So it's going to be pretty small, from what I'm hearing. Small?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a regional. But we're walking to the place.
It's the other direction though.
Wait, why are we walking this way then?
No.
You're the map guy! You're the map guy!
Sometimes it'll be like that.
God damn it! But yeah, we're on our way. I'll probably vlog a bit more at the venue and in the venue and give round reports and shit. Might have some of Giles's.
Of course, up until round 3, because then he's out. Like,
excuse me, I'm not going X3 drop today. Wait, we need to be on the. Why did we cross?
because reasons.
Well, vlog content. But yeah, see you at the venue in a bit because I am not going to hold this camera all the way to the bloody venue in a bit. Round 2, we're doing 7 rounds today, just to say that off the start. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have played Evil because I am now being punished for it. I am X11, so in the next 7 rounds I've got to play all the rounds and win all the rounds. So I'm gonna have to get really lucky in the next 7 rounds. If I top, I top. If I don't, I don't. But at this point, I am not in a good position whatsoever. I need to win every round, which sucks because winning the first 2 rounds is really where it counts, and losing the first 2 rounds is really, really bad for tiebreakers. So I'm going to have to get really lucky for the rest of the tournament to guarantee that I have that top spot. So it's going to come down to that. But my first, just for rounds in general, first round was Pendulum. I went first. Game 1 I opened double Called by the Grave, Imperm, Jamming Waves, and Hercules base. So that's an auto lose because he just OTK'd me. Game 2 I kill him through Sky Striker means he can't do anything. Game 3 he goes first. I open a pretty decent hand. Sadly I drew the Metal Fist Fusion though, which sucks. Really goddamn sucks. But it's fine. He's able to establish a board with 2 Endymion, Mighty Sorcerer of Magic. I can't really do anything to that, so I attempt to bluff them, go into the engage, he allows the engage, go get an area 0, get the area 0, pop the set Metal Fist Fusion, and then I can't really get anything that can prevent him from playing the game, so I just lost that match. Last round, I played against a YCS top. I don't know exactly who he is because I don't really keep up with names, and I'm terrible with names to begin with anyway, so that's a thing. But we go up against Sky Striker, the mirror match. Game 1, I have everything. I'm able to activate 4 engages in a turn. Just kept drawing engage, which was insane. Can't believe I did that. But game 2, we had the advantage. But he had more life, and sadly time on the round happened. I had the ability to deal all the damage I needed, but sadly because we only had like a minute and a half left, I didn't have enough time to go through all of the plays to get to the point where I can get him under the I think I just needed to deal like 2k. No, I needed to deal about 2-3 or something to be able to get him under the life points required for me to beat him. And I was trying to get there. I stole his Kagari from the graveyard and just kept going further and further until time on the round happened, and I just didn't have the resources to get where I needed to be, and with such a big gap I couldn't even make Kaina to kind of facilitate me getting all the life points back that I required. Like if it was just like maybe 500 life points off, I could make the Kaina just keep gaining more life to attempt to get to where I need to be in life points, but sadly because of that I wasn't able to. But the funny thing about that match was I did ash his engage twice, so it was quite fun. But right now we're 2-2. Well, sorry, we're 0-1-1 after round 2. Hopefully we can win the next 5 rounds, so I can top beat and like think I did good with this deck. But I really, I did make a misplay that game as well, not popping the Hercules base, not setting the Hercules base before I activate it after burning to pop it and recycle resources. But hell, that's my own fault. I can't do anything about that. So it's just what happens. I can't do anything about it. But it was a good mirror match. I feel like if we had more time, I would have been able to win that game. But in general, I feel like I did really good. So yeah, we're going into the next rounds hopefully in a minute, and I'll see you guys after 2 more rounds, because I like to do the vlog after every 2 rounds. So see you in 2 rounds in a bit, boys. All right, round 4 finished. We're X1-1 still.
I suck.
No, I don't. Cosmo. Wait, no, not Cosmo. Sky Striker Raquel. I'm making fun of myself constantly. Ollie, don't you dare.
It's fine, the edits are fine.
No, it's the fact that this is a new phone. But yeah, we're after round 4. We just played against Gren Marju. Won 2-0. Surprisingly, Gren Marju. Game 1, just killed him. Game 2, he banished all his Gren Marjus. Fun.
That's how you win the game quickly in a match all 3.
Pretty much, because you can't really beat Marju otherwise. And then round 4, I played against Unchained True Draco. Game 1 was literally, he tried to unchain, I literally had everything to out him. Then game 2 was literally, it was a grind. He kept going back and forth, but he just couldn't play the game. So I kept stopping him, and I kept drawing engage out of my ass, and I'm like, I'm not having fun, but I'm gonna insult my ass out of myself. And it was actually a lot of fun just doing that, because engage is dumb, and I don't like this deck, but it's fun making fun of myself because of it. But yeah, we're going into round 5 now. We've got 3 more rounds. If I win these rounds, I could potentially top. Potentially. Hopefully. Don't know. But hopefully in these last 3 rounds we duel some easy matchups. Striker matchups go away. Thunder Dragon go away. Salad, Orcus, anything along those lines come my way. Mind Burn. You know what? I can out that easy. It's fine. It's fine. I can out that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next 2 rounds. Hopefully we can keep drawing engage, off engage, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, end of the Sneak Attack Regionals. This man came 16th.
It's bad, X2.
I came 56th.
I lost to Gren Marju. It's so sad. I literally, in my opening, I was going second. In my opening 6, 5 Orcus cards and a normal summon. He super polys me twice. Off my first Gizmek, I banished the rest of my Orcus cards, and I still win unless he top decks exactly like 1 of 2 cards in like 46. He's playing some 50-something card build, and he fucking top decks it. I was like, okay.
You done ranting?
That's game. That's game.
You done ranting?
8,000. That's game.
Nope. No?
Yeah. I'm done.
Sick. But my last 3 rounds, first was Draco, lost to that because I made a misplay in the last game where I forgot to activate multi-roll, and because of that...
Not a Sky Striker. It's fucking game.
It's still going on.
6 of them!
Forgot to activate multi-roll, getting back the Widow Anchor to steal his monster and then just attack for game. Then played Infernoid. Lost to drew to Infernoid, so that's another draw with Sky Striker today. It was a game 1, killed him. Game 2, same reason I got the last draw. I was just on lower life and couldn't deal the damage I needed to. And then final round, played against Thunder. Game 1 lost because he made Triple Colossus. Game 2 killed him. And then game 3 I lost just because of life points. It really does suck. Does suck.
To be fair, it's another event that I just like couldn't have prevented my losses. It's so annoying. Same for YCS, same for the Mega Regional draw.
But in the end, I feel like I did good with Striker. I give it a bit more respect because it does sometimes take a bit of skill.
Oh,
only a tiny amount. Only to remember in the end phase, fucking multi-roll.
It's fine, I just play ABC for the next event.
What? But I think I'm going to go back to Heroes. I feel like that's where I'm most comfortable with. You'll see the deck profile on my channel in a bit. probably in a day or two. I've also got another deck profile from my mate Stratos, who, funny enough, thought you could Nashed it into Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon.
Someone did that to me, lol.
He never summoned it.
Just...
He never summoned it. He never cheated. But he thought he could, and that was hilarious.
Why you don't play Fortress? You just play Chimera Tech. You never.
But yeah, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, Giles.
In a bit. Have fun being salty. I will.
60 gauges.